What's your self-talk? We're gonna talk about personal goals right now, because here's the reality, man. As I look through Facebook feeds, I see people who are getting to a point in their life who's my age or maybe a couple years older or a couple years younger, and you realize, why are you here? You ask yourself, what is my purpose? I don't have a purpose here. And the reason being because you never took out the time to ask yourself, what are some personal goals of mine? Why do I go to work? Why do an interview with him? If you want to see that, just go below. But so, a little tired and didn't really feel like getting back in the groove, but I know I had to. Anytime I'm real tired, I don't know, it takes me a while to get up, but I get some spark in my system and I'm good. But as I sat down and I started planning for my day and planning for my week, I started getting excited because I said, oh man, I got a speech here. And then also I need to make sure I do this for my sales company. I need to make sure I do this for my real estate company. And I started asking myself, I didn't even have to ask myself. I just started realizing at that time is that I have goals that excite me about my days. And these are personal goals of mine: to reach financial independence, to get to a point where I am running a business and operating a business and helping people invest in themselves so that they can get to a point where I'm at with me and my wife and my family. See, here's the reality. When you are just living life, you just clubbing, just working for a paycheck, just want to pay your bills and, enjoy life, that get old after a while. So you got to ask yourself, what are some personal goals for me? What do I want to do with my life? What is a legacy I want to leave behind? How am I treating myself right now that I'll be proud of myself later? That if I have kids or if I have family members that want to look up to me, even people in my community, you got to ask yourself these questions, because the habits you have right now, prime example, I got a great question for you. If you kept the exact same habits that you have right now, would you enjoy where you'll be at 5 years later? The same habits you have right now, if you kept those habits, would you enjoy who you are 5 years from now? Chances are, if you said no, you need to evaluate your personal goals. Because when you don't evaluate yourself and you just neglect everything, you neglect your finances, you neglect your health, you neglect your spirituality, you neglect all these things, and then 5 years down the line, you're at the same spot. Listen, the time's gonna change. But the question is, are you gonna change? It's funny how we don't like change, but what happens in December? It's Christmas, right? It's fall. What happens when a new year comes? We always set New Year's resolutions. That's right. We go through the same cycle every day in life, every month. And we don't realize that we adapt to change. Even if we grump, if we're mad about it, so be it. But the reality is this, is that when you don't focus on the change that's coming and the change and what you need to make to adapt to that change, then the reality is you're gonna be stuck in the same situation you are years from now. So that's just like, what are your personal goals? Do I want a spouse? Do I want to spend my life with somebody? Do I want to have kids? Do I want to break that habit? One thing, me and DeMario had a great opportunity. I love this guy because he's so honest. And he was talking about, how football players in the NFL, all they think about is the strip club. And he said, all right, one of the guys asked me, he said, man, I'm going to get you. He said, I'm going to make it a mission of mine for you to get in the strip club with me. Now, this is a God-fearing man, loves his wife, real passionate about it. And same for me. And he said, all right, man, I'll go to the strip club with you if you go to church with me one day. God was like, oh, no, 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 no. See, his mission and his goal, one of his personal goals, was to reach to that guy's heart and help him realize that what he's running to is never, ever going to be able to help him get to a point in life that is going to get him freedom. So we live in a world where social media give you access to everything. And you know what everything is. If you ever struggle with lust, you got to ask yourself, what are the things that I need to overcome, man or female, regardless of what it is? This is the person goal. I've always been a person goal for mine, to excel. Don't look at what all these women are wearing. That's a personal goal of mine. It's to always stray away from how easy these yoga pants, man. We got to stop this, bro. One of my buddies texted me. He was like, yoga pants are for Satan. This is a reality, man. If you don't work on who you are and improve yourself, you're gonna be doing the same thing. You're gonna be doing the exact same thing. You're gonna get the same results. And you're gonna look at that person who actually plan for their life. They plan for their finances. They plan for their family. They plan for their health. They have personal goals. They make better habits daily. They get up 30 minutes early. They eat breakfast in the morning. They drink water throughout the day. What are these goals? It's simple, but the question is, you need to make the time, sit down, isolate yourself from everything. Just 30 minutes, get a sheet of paper and say, okay, these are the things that I want to do for my life. These are my life goals. These are my lifetime personal goals. I got that list. I look at it every morning. What are you looking at every morning? Is it somebody's feed? Is it somebody posting something funny on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook? Listen, that's gonna get old after a while. That's probably their goal, is to make you laugh or to look at their post. What are you putting in your mind that's gonna make you excited about where you're at in life 5 years from now?